What's up, everybody? Once again, it's the Mic Drop Barbecue. My name's Jeff, and I'm your chef. And we always grilling, but today the wheels are spinning while I'm grilling. I got to go pick up my client, drop him off at the airport. I just did one client earlier, then got to head out of town and back, like a one-day quick trip, real quick. But we're gonna grill something different today on the grill because I've been listening to a lot of different content, just seeing what was out there. I'm just kind of scouring the internet, seeing what's out. I got something real good coming up for a live stream, though. But I'm looking at the misery being sold right now, especially relationship misery. There's a lot of relationship misery. A lot of videos of women crying, saying, how they're tired of being single and, they need a man, this and that.
Oh, I'm tired, Erica. You found your man. Don't hate. Let me live it. Let me vent. You're off the strip. I am still on it. I'm in the trenches.
Can somebody please? Can somebody's son please come free me?
On behalf of all the independent girls worldwide, I'm here to say that we are tired. In fact, let me speak for myself. I am tired.
This is the internet. Why are you not out at Home Depot looking for a reasonable man? Why are you not at AutoZone? Walk in and act like you got to buy some oil for your car. Talk to a man at AutoZone. Go to the grocery store, see what man is throwing some good food in his shopping basket, and in the pet stores, at the dog food out. I mean, there are men everywhere out here taking care of life and business that are single. The men that y'all looking for, though, are sitting in a nightclub, sitting at a table, standing at a bar with his buddy. That's not what you want, because they're doing the same thing you doing. Fishing. They're out fishing right now. You don't want to look for somebody who's fishing all damn day. You want to look for somebody who's living a life, who's actually at Home Depot, repairing a big ass hole in the wall, buying plaster. Go up and ask them a question. Say, oh, I see you got a project. You got a honey-do list or something? Oh, I wish I had a honey. I don't got a honey. Oh, you single? Oh, shit. That's how you approach a man. But to sit on the internet and cry all damn day, I need a man. I want a man to do this. I want a man to do that. Real men probably ain't on the internet all damn day because they so busy all day. The only reason why I'm on the internet is because I have social media and I create content. I'm picking up clients with my day. When I finish with this, I got to run, look at another set of tires for this big truck. I've been running these tires for almost a year and a half, 2 years. I want to get another set. This is what I do. I, see what is out there in the real world of living. Social media is like that instant gratification. Y'all want to cry online and have some man in your DM save you. Hey, I saw you crying today on the internet. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, actually, yeah, my phone bill, it's not going to get paid. And if I don't pay my phone bill, I'm not going to be able to post it. That's what they looking for. Girls online talking about, hit me on my Cash App. It's my birthday. Hit me on Venmo. Complete strangers. You don't want complete strangers donating to you for your birthday. You want somebody special doing that. So it feels special, like your birthday feels special. If strangers just walking up, hey, here's $1, here's $1. I mean, that it feels more like forced, like you're forcing them to pay you because it's your birthday. Imagine if you had to pay everybody whose birthday was today online. I mean, I'd be out like 50, 60 bucks a day every single day of my life, giving people $1, 50, 60 people a day, every damn day. You wanted to feel special. But this is what the internet is showing right now. It's broadcasting misery. It's broadcasting depression. It's broadcasting, people scared. I don't want to, live my life alone for the rest of my life. I just want to find a good man. Then why the hell you on the internet? I mean, go down to the store. There's a man right now pushing a shopping basket right now, about to take care of his kids and his dogs and everything else. His cat, he probably got a pet bird, something right now. You ain't paying him no mind, no attention, because you haven't been able to look at his profile to see what kind of cars he drives. You ain't been able to look at his profile to see if he's an engineer, if he's a doctor, what does he do for a living. You ain't been able to look at his profile. You just see him on the streets. That's the point of getting to know people, the old school way. Hey, what's your phone number? You ain't got to date him just because you got the phone number. You got the phone number so you can start getting to know him. What's your phone number? Let me text you back and forth. Let's get to know each other. You might find out, we probably better off as friends. You got some issues, I got some issues. Together, our issues might be too much to have a relationship for, or the attraction might not be there. Let's just be friends. Let's be cool. That's what you get the phone number for. The phone number is not a marriage. Just because you got somebody's phone number and you text them don't mean, oh, we got to get married, man. I texted her yesterday. We got to go get married now. No, You just finding out about her. You just trying to see what she up to. She might not be up to shit. And you might be like, you know what, man? She been unemployed for 4 months, ain't looking for a job. I don't think I have any use for that type of woman in my life, bro. I just don't. And you just, hey, you know what? I got a homeboy that, you seem cool with me, you friendly and everything, but I got a homeboy that might be more your speed. He's just like you know what I'm saying? Y'all both don't want to work and shit like that. I'm gonna shoot you his number. Y'all might be able to go out. Pass that shit along. You ain't got to make out with her. You ain't got to talk to her. But that's what the internet is doing right now. It's selling all this misery and saying you got to accept this misery. Pass that misery on to somebody else who wants that shit. If you want peace, if you want success, you've got to go out and look for it. You've got to find it. It ain't just going to pop up to you on your news feed. Look at our news feeds. It's all negative shit. It's all losing. All we see every day is somebody losing and somebody reviewing somebody losing, or somebody reviewing somebody losing. That's what we see every day. Ain't nobody reviewing winners. Ain't no winners on your time feed, on your timeline. So you got to go out and look for it. You got to say, you know what? I'm going to go down to the gas station, gas up my car. You see a dude with a nice car? Nice car. What, honey-do list? You out here, pumping up the gas for your woman or something like that? I ain't got no woman. Shit, I'm pumping up this gas for me. Oh, well, shit, if you single then, that's how you approach it. You got to ask the man, hey, you working on a honey-do list? What you outside for? You on a honey-do list? I ain't got no honey. Shit, it's just me and my kids, me and my dog. All right, if you single then, shit, here's my number. Let's talk. You got to find a way to approach somebody. You can't just sit there and think you're going to download a relationship because you crying on the internet. Let's not do that. And dudes, y'all the same way, man. You got to go walk up to a woman, ask her, hey, say, hey, you single or you jotting down honey-do lists every day? They're like, I ain't got no man. I ain't got time for a man. Give her your number. That's the woman right there. But if she say, oh, yeah, I'm married, I'm this and that, my man does it, then you know what? Don't bother that. Don't bother with nobody. I don't care how good a woman looks. I am not messing with no woman that's attached to a man already. It's too many single women out there. And these men out there attaching themselves to women who are opportunists, saying, oh, well, shit, me and my man having problems and I'm looking for a little side dude. Let me mess with you. I don't want to be messed with. I ain't nobody's side dude. I don't want that. So for all these dudes out there trying to get linked in with a woman who's already linked in to a man, let her in that shit before you get involved with that shit, because it can get messy real quick. All these single women online, out, walking, staying in shape, going to the gym, doing fitness, going to book club, sitting on the internet just trying to learn how to cook better and shit like that. Ain't got no man to cook for. That's who you need to be looking for. But it's too many of us want to sit on the internet and do shit the easy way. We think these raggedy ass, negative ass timelines are going to drop a king or a queen right in our damn lap. It ain't happening. Quit. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. How many years you been on the internet? How many times have you met somebody on the internet that you still with to this day? Probably none. I mean, I know me. I've met a few people on the internet, but it wasn't worth nothing. I need to meet people who are actually in my real life, because the internet is what it is, and people are jaded to think it's that easy. Oh, all I got to do is comment. All I got to do is click like, and we're a couple now. No, it don't work like that in real life, because in real life, you might want to go to the movies. In real life, you might want to go to dinner and get dinner made. Clicking like on a dinner plate is not the same as eating the dinner that your woman made. You just clicking like on a dinner plate. So in real life, you might want to date somebody who can say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna come over and make dinner. Or I just made dinner. You want to come over and eat with me or whatever? That's real life. If you can't do that and you think it's all about the internet, you're going to have one of the weirdest relationships ever, because old school people like me understand what a real relationship is. The internet era, they've been surrounded with just timeline shit. Comments, photos, videos, timelines. That's what they've been surrounded by. We as old school people know you got to have that human involvement in your day. Even if it's for like, you only see your girl or your guy for an hour a day. Y'all go to lunch, hang out, you get busy with the kids and life and everything else. You know what? I'll hit you up tomorrow. We'll do something tomorrow. Then that's life. That's life. But trying to say, well, I click like on one of your pictures, so you see I'm like actually paying attention to you today. You click like, yeah, I click like on one of your videos, so I'm paying attention to you. It's like, that's not a real. Everybody clicks like on a video. Everybody clicks like on a picture. I don't give a fuck about likes. I don't care about clicks. Even if I clicked on somebody else's video, I don't need no woman going, oh, you click like on her video. Well, it was a good video. It was a good cinematic video, but still you click like on it. It's not a damn relationship. I'm not trying to marry the lady because I click like on shit. It's just like it's a great cinematic video. I'm going to click like because I want the algorithm to send me more cinematic shit like that. I like that. If it was some raunchy, weird shit, I might not click like on it because I don't want my whole timeline full of that, especially when I'm showing people, you know, my screens and stuff like that. I don't want everybody to say, Jeff, you ain't got nothing but boobs and tits all up and down your screen, bro. What the hell you clicking on all day? Yeah, exactly. So the internet, like I said, the way the internet's working right now, if you seeing all of that negative shit all up and down your news feed, is what's gravitating towards you. They trying to get you linked into that part of the matrix. And like I did a short and I said, what? People out here trying to sell you something. They're selling you services, selling you pills, selling you products to get you out of that misery. All of these women who are crying online about being single, you know what they're going to get? They're going to get sold a membership to a website. Hey, if you're single and you're tired of being single, join this for $9.99 a month. If you're upset that you don't have a man, you know, come pay $15 a month for this. You know, for $100, come to this convention we got coming in town for single people. They're selling people shit. They're making you miserable to sell you something when happiness is right outside your door if you're looking for it. Go down to the store. You see somebody putting air in their tire, be a gentleman. Say, you know what? No disrespect to you, woman, but I'm going to be a gentleman. Let me at least air your tires up so you don't got tire shit all over your hands or whatever. She might be like, you know what? That's pretty nice. That's cool. She might say, you know what? I got it. I do this all the time. You know, I'm a single woman. This and that. Oh, if you're a single woman, I tell you what. Here's my number. Take my number down. You know, maybe in the midst of you doing all the shit you doing, we'll go, you know, have lunch or something one day. I mean, and that's how you got to do that. You got to know how to approach people respectfully. You don't got to walk up like, damn, girl, you fine as a motherfucker to be bending over like that. Let me bend you over. You don't approach a woman like that. You approach a woman with basic conversation. You can get into all of that when you feel that you are attracted to her in that way. When you think you and her might be willing to go in that direction. That's when you start dropping, you know, the extra talk. But you don't drop extra talk on somebody who you don't even know. They might be a damn psychopath. Now you done dropped all this extra talk on her. And her ass is like, oh yeah, you my man. And if I catch you with any other woman, I'm going to bust your windows out. And you like, who the fuck is this lady? So you dropped all that extra talk on her. You shouldn't have did that. You need to get to know her first. She might be nuts. So make sure you get to know folks, man. Pass out your number. Talk to people. We need to get back into being old school. Men approaching women. Women be cool to approach a man. And I know a lot of women be like, oh, I ain't ever approaching no man. See, those are the type of women that are scared of rejection. Any woman that says, oh, I would never approach a man, she's scared of rejection. She does not know how to do business. Every woman who's ever done business has been rejected and is not scared of rejection, from men or from women, relationships or not. I need a woman who's not scared of rejection, because with rejection comes opportunity, other opportunities. I'm one of those people that I'm not scared of rejection. I approach a woman, she say no. Guess what? If me and you ain't interested in each other, this and that, we might not hit it off. We probably better as friends or acquaintances, but I might hit it off better with your friend. Like, hey, that's old school shit right there. Just because I said, hey, you know what, I like the way you look, I think you cute, that's just general. That ain't the fact that I want to marry your motherfucking ass. No, that's just me being general. But you might have a friend who fits more in alignment with my life. And you say, Jeff, you know what? Maybe me and you aren't made for each other, but I have a friend who's just like you. She likes to work on cars. She doesn't. I'm going to give you her number. And then, you know what? The person who you gave your number to in the beginning end up linking you up with somebody special. Just like you used to meet women back in the day. You got a brother, you got a cousin. They used to say that shit all the time. You got a brother, you got a cousin. Because I like you. You go, I say, yeah, let me hit you up with one of my, I got a friend. One of my friends might like you. You know what I'm saying? Me and you ain't going to hit it. Man, you know what? One of my friends might like you. And you never know. That's what it might have been the whole time. You had to go through somebody to get to somebody who was more your speed. And I ain't got no problem with that. I don't be like, oh, well, I gave my number first. That's 8th grade shit. Well, you got the number, but that's probably because it was the initial attraction. But then you found out, yeah, we ain't even on the same page. It's not even there. But you got a friend who I think is on the same page I'm on. You can't block me from that. Like, I didn't do nothing but give you my phone number. You can't block me from that. So I'm going to go chat with her, and we might say, you know what? Actually, Jeff, I'm just like my friend. We don't fit. Now I don't fit with either one of y'all, which is cool. Now both of y'all just cool. Y'all friends. Y'all might see me in public one day, be like, oh, that's Jeff. What's up? What's up? Might see me with a lady who actually matches. You'd be like, you know what? Jeff's real cool. He's real respectful. You know, always been a good friend of mine, blah, blah, blah. And that's how it is, because you'll never mess with those women anyways, because you already came at each other like that at one point and was like, yeah, this ain't where it's at. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm seeing up and down timelines all day, women crying and talking about they tired of being single, and men saying, you know what, we're gonna do our own thing because we tired of women, giving us the runaround and trying to be in our pockets for money or whatever. We got to start making different moves if we're gonna survive as a species. Men and women got to hang out together. Men and women got to chat. Men and women got to be together. And that's what life is really about. I mean, most of us have been single long enough because we're protecting our peace, and we ain't going to give that peace up for some trash. I guarantee. Many of us that are single, we're not going to give up our peace just because somebody said, oh, you handsome, oh, you cute. Cool, thank you, I appreciate it. They might be a fucking nightmare. You might not want to mess with that person. So don't. Be like, you know what? I know you're cute, you're cool, and everything else like that, but our situation just don't align right now. We're just not in that alignment, basically. We're not aligning. You got something different going on, I got something different going on, but I appreciate the offer. It's not something I'm into right now. Just not my life right now. And be okay with that. Because like I said, rejection just opens up opportunities for something else. It might be somebody in that circle or in that arena of life who you might be like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't that person, but it was the person on the other side of that person who I was supposed to link with. But you never know unless you tried. You got to get out there in the public and you got to try. All right, that was a good enough chat. I'm about to pull up to my clients here in a second. I got another exit to get off on, but that's about as long as it takes me to get up to his crib. I'm going to jump off at this exit, pick him up, get him to the airport, clean up a little bit. Then I got to head on a big ride today. So I'll be chatting with y'all in a few hours. I'm going to drop this video. No edits, no nothing, straight drop. And I'll get back to y'all in a second. Shout out to all the true believers out there dropping them blessings in our comments when all these fake creators using this against y'all religion. This is for you. Now this for the guy got you. See you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two. And I got a lot of crew, and I got a lot to do. These chickens sitting simmer now, so I'm about to throttle through. The latest model you would do is still kinda bother you, but nobody's stopping you. I'm preaching that gospel, woo. My pop was still popping through. The cops are still watching through. The prophets on the block were shouting loud like the guy got you. They spitting the rituals and giving the signals. Religion getting spiritual, we getting residuals. The prophecy cyclical and poverty cyclical. See, dad leave, kids grieve, mamas need miracles, and I'm getting sick of you. The hood done went digital. These cameras all around, so it's easier getting you. The fiction that you spitting getting seriously critical. It's trash, like your ass on a minstrel. The coke about to bench you, the clan wanna lynch you. The evidence of penance hella strong with the stench too. The barbecue I'm grilling for the women and men too. Your hands up in the sky when the spirit's within you, and you just wanna give it to the Lord. You done been through the droughts that you went through, but you wanna win too. It's constantly getting you to the point of a sin too. You gotta get that paper in your pockets, cause rent due. Cause even in Flint too, these criminals sprint through. The government bent you, see you on the bench dude. Now you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two, and I got a lot of crew, but this for the guy that you. We the God got you. For all my people out there that's true believers, you know what I'm saying, out there spreading that energy, spreading the word out there. I might not do it. These fake creators out there, they trying to do it to use it against you. I'm saying don't give up. Stay a God got you if that's what you are, you know what I'm saying? Don't even be ashamed of believing in the Lord. Don't be ashamed of that. Do what you do. Don't worry about us. We just out here creating content, having a good time. But do not let nobody use that against you. You gotta peep that out for yourself, you know what I'm saying? We at the barbecue and this is how we get down.
Okay, God, look, come through. God was coming. It was coming through. People watching my stuff.
We the God got you.
It get hot in that kitchen, boy. But you still gotta cook. And guess what? People gonna be coming with plates out. And they gotta be fed. You the chef, dog. Keep cooking.